Hi folks, welcome back to our shop adventures. Last time I did say in the video, End Work Zone. The reason we went with that name was we do this for fun, so we don't consider it so much work because we do it for fun. The reason we did change the name so fast was due to our own accord as far as not doing enough research. Is when you put work zone in, it tend to coincide with fatal accidents and not so pleasant of things. Sure thing, fine, but we didn't want it to be ours and be associated with it. The last time we left, we were talking about 5:30. We do have her torn apart this week. We slowly worked on her. I worked, I think, 3.5 days this week. We babysat the granddaughter a couple, which is perfectly fine. You can see what we get into here. Some nuts and bolts you can't even find because of the grease and the muck. You can see how bad these things get over about 60 years. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way because we don't have a wash bay. And actually it's supposed to be 45 out today. This is Friday. By Sunday it's supposed to be 7. But we don't have a way right now of pressure washing it or anything like degreasing it. So we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. But hey, you know, we got time. Pretty much all torn down. Next thing we'll do is the water tube. We have to make sure everything is sealed up. I'll probably take some sandpaper over there, clean that up, the end of the carburetor, where the fuel line goes in, this opening here. The radiator we will talk to the customer about. Now that we got it on covered and we can get a good look at it, that'll be his choice. Got some big parts here. This will be a project in itself. We do have parts that still need parts taken off of them. You can see here, I don't like my hand greasy, but you can see there kind of what we deal with. And the drawbar there. So if we come over here, we do not have the wheels and tires off yet. These will come off. We like doing all our work possible on these items, these tractors, because we're underneath them a lot, and we don't like doing it with jack stands any more than we have to. So once we get to a point, we'll pull these off. They'll go with the customer and get new rubber put on them, and then we will blast the wheels and paint from there. We do yellow first, it's easier before this. Got all the loose parts, once again, dirt. I mean, dirt, and this is what we're gonna have to do. Scrapers, air gun, whatever it takes. I'm gonna turn this around, but I'm sure you'll see who it is. We will take all the nuts and bolts, put them in a tumbler for about 24 hours or so with vinegar. We use vinegar and salt, and then we will get them out and we will neutralize them with water and baking soda, and then we'll put them on a cookie sheet. We'll put them on a cookie sheet and bake them 30-40 minutes at a low temperature, like 175, 200, and that'll draw the moisture out of them so they don't rust right away. We like doing things the way they came out of the factory, the absolute best we can. I'll have to see if this was supposed to be black or green. They came both ways. This will get repainted. It works fine. It just, we'll shine it up. One bad part about dealing with old tractors is through the years, people touch them up with aerosol cans, and sometimes they'll repaint the whole thing, but as you can see, they don't tape pretty much anything off. So it'll get a new wiring harness because you can just see the green, all green wires, green hoses. You got a green coil and bracket here. The coil's perfectly fine. This is a 6-volt. We'll make sure that's nice and black. This should be more of a flat black from here up, and we'll make sure that maybe we should be a chrome looking color, silverish looking color. Like I said, we have to tear more parts and more parts apart. Some of them will go into a parts cleaner. You can see here on the lights, somebody painted here green, here green. These are supposed to be medium gloss black, the light casings. This one's actually loose. This electrical fitting here, just wire goes here, then it connects to the inside, which is your positive ground. So that is your hot, and then it'll ground back here. So we'll make sure that's all correct. Probably put new seals in the lights, I'm sure. Same here, you know. We'll get a parts list made and get this all taken care of. Sorry, the compressor's just kicked on. So that's about where we're at on this. You hear me talk about never give up, have confidence in yourself, and learn and use your imagination. This is friends of ours, and wanted it red. They're actually going to make probably take a lot of this somehow. I did the red, Dawn blasted, cleaned it up. It was galvanized. Very nice shape. The lettering with my hands the way they are now took me 7 times. Sanding down and repainting, sanding down and repainting, and re-lettering. And these are raised, and I just, all of a sudden the brush will go off to the side or whatever. They still are not perfect, and I never will say they're perfect. You know, so the customer will have to decide. Our friends will tell us, and I'll have to do it again and again and again. I'll do it again and again and again. Last time, I believe I told you for inspiration was Thomas Edison, the light bulb, how many times he tried and tried and tried, but he didn't consider them failures because he found not ways to make them. Today I will talk about Henry Ford. We all know Henry Ford, Ford automobile. He tried a few times to succeed. He didn't just all say, hey, I'm going to come up with this automobile, and bam, he took off. It didn't happen that way if you do your research. Quote at Henry Ford, I don't know if he's best known for it, but the best one I know for is, if you think you can, you think you can't, you're right. So if you take that into effect, what he said, if you think you can, have confidence in yourself, thinking you know you can. I know I can do this, I know I can do this. And it will help propel you to your destiny, your dream, your wish, whatever it is. If you start off the bat, well, I think I can't, you're going to go no place. You're going to go absolutely no place. So take that into effect. You'll have to use guitar lessons as there's a lot of a reference point because I took it for a long time. Steve is now a good friend of mine, along with his son Mike. They're phenomenal players. I used to do open mic nights with them and just have a great time. So don't take a lesson every week for a month and go, I just can't get this. You know, give yourself time. If you really want to learn it, do it so many times, because as I was taught, you got to go enough until your tendons stretch and you get your finger placements right. Unfortunately now with my hands, I can't play anymore, but I do have an idea in my head. So always think you can, have confidence in yourself, and believe in yourself. I want to learn it. I don't care if it's counting ants. This is what I want to do. This is going to be fun for me. I'm going to do it. So thank you for watching. We appreciate you watching. Please subscribe if you like. Give us a thumbs up and leave us content on what you would like to see. We're always working on different stuff. We'll try to keep it entertaining. We're new at this and can use the advice. We do take constructive criticism. It's part of life too. Is take constructive skills, learn something. So on that note, I'm not going to show you all the sitting there scraping grease and crap. So we are going to get back on this today. Thanks Dawn for behind the video camera and doing all this stuff for us. We're just completely winging this. So we absolutely appreciate you watching and staying tuned. Thanks.